Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about people saying being child free equals happiness and freedom. What do you think about that? Let's have a look at these videos.
Having kids and getting married is a scam for women. Women who are unmarried and childless are the happiest people of all, according to a professor of behavioral science. First, I think they meant to say child free because childless people, I don't know if they're as happy because they want to have kids, but they can't. So I don't know. They might have used the wrong word there, but let's continue. Women who are unmarried and child-free are the happiest subgroup of the population as a whole, according to a happiness expert. I didn't know we had happiness experts out there.
Let me do a part two real quick. What I want all the black women, younger and older, that follow me to understand is that being a black woman is the biggest life hack ever, the biggest success hack. Being the only one is the biggest success hack, but I think the number one contributor to my success is the fact that I made the choice to be child free. Because I'm child free, I was able to, even back as far as 2007, see an event, have the money, have the $5,000 to pay for it, have the money to fly across country, have the money to pay the hotels, and to do all the things and be there as long as I needed to, because I didn't have children to be responsible for. I didn't have a husband to be responsible for, Lord knows. So even now, I left Mexico, 3 days ago. I don't know when I'm returning. I travel on one-way tickets. So I'm able to invest the money and stuff to be there, to have my parents down, but also to be in that room. And I'm setting the intention, you guys, of meeting these corporate AI titans, and so that at least one of them says, hey, when are you leaving to go back to wherever? I'm gonna say, I'm not, I'm just here. I want to get invited to one of their Silicon Valley offices to meet people and to network even further. So I'm able to just be free, not even have a ticket to go anywhere the next day, because I'm working on this intention to be asked to stay. You can do things like that, you guys, when you're child free. This is what I mean when I say child free equals freedom. You're able to create opportunities for yourself, and then you're able to completely maximize the strength of all the work that you've done. I hope this makes sense. And also, you got money in your pocket to get professional weave and all the things too, right? So this whole child-free thing, this is why I evangelize it, because of the freedom and because of the choices, and because you give yourself an open runway to do whatever it is you want to do. So if I can inspire any of y'all to do anything, again, I'm not saying don't have kids, but what I'm saying is keep your choice until you're ready to make a different choice. That is all I'm saying. And I'm also here just showing, telling, and hopefully inspiring the fact that, again, y'all know I'm 55, having a life of being child free is not the horrible, oh my God, you're gonna die alone and blah, 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 that everybody tells you that it is. No, it affords you the opportunity to do whatever the fuck it is you want to do, be it lay around or whatever that is. So, okay, that's it. I gotta go to this dinner tonight.
Please tell me what your life is like.
I often get in shit on TikTok for saying, this is how a child-free person does XYZ, or this is the day in the life of a child-free person. People are like, why do you need to put in there that you're child-free? What difference does it make? And the reason I do that is because I want women like the person who I'm stitching to see what a life without children can look like. I'm 39 and I'm child-free. And my experience of being child-free was that when my partner decided that he wanted to have children, we'd been together for 5 years, and he actually left our relationship. So I had to decide very sure that I was willing to let my partner go in exchange for living a child-free life. I really loved my partner a lot. And a lot of people were telling me that it was crazy to let him go and not just have a baby with him. I knew in my heart and in my gut that I didn't want to be a parent, but after we separated, it was really hard for me to visualize what my life would look like. I could see what my life would look like if he and I had stayed together. I would be with him and we'd have a house and a baby and a family and great in-laws and a white picket fence, the whole thing. But because we are never shown examples in media or pop culture about what it looks like to be a woman who doesn't have children, I had no idea what my life would look like if I didn't go down the path that everyone expected me to go down. It felt really lonely and strange. And I had to go seek out other women who had also made that choice. So that's why I always say in my videos, this is what the day in the life of a child-free artist looks like, because I want women who don't want to have kids to have an example of what your life can look like.
Okay, let's talk about it. The first speaker said women that are child-free are the happiest, according to the article she read. Okay, that's what they said. That's from their findings. I'm not saying that's not true, neither am I saying it's true, because I have no idea. I didn't carry out any research to prove that. That's what they are saying. For me, I think people can find happiness in anything. Some women that have kids are happy, while some are also happy not having kids. Do you get? The second speaker spoke about freedom that comes with being child-free. Of course, we know that. Of course, that's obvious. Anyone can say that. Everyone can say that, because when you don't have a child to cater for, who else are you going to focus on? You're going to focus on yourself alone. You're not going to think about, oh, I need to be here because my baby needs my attention. Oh, who is going to do the school runs? No, you don't have that to think about. All you have to think about is yourself and yourself alone. And it gives you time to plan, time to achieve your goals, your dreams, time to explore, time to travel, time to make new friends, time to try new things, time to live your life to the fullest. If you don't have anyone to make sacrifices for, if you don't have anyone that you would share your time with, you get. So that's basically what she's trying to say. She's happy with the freedom that she's getting from that. And to her, that's all that matters. You get. So if you crave freedom, and if you don't like kids, if you don't like sharing your time with people, if you don't like making sacrifices for people, for kids especially, maybe you might consider, or maybe you should consider trying out being child-free by choice. So basically, the second speaker just shared her experience, her freedom, how happy she is being child-free, and the connection she's making from that. So for the third speaker, we heard her. She had to break up her relationship because her boyfriend didn't want to be child-free. Her boyfriend wanted a child, and she didn't want to walk that path with him. So one thing she also said that I think is interesting is the fact that she had no idea of what she was getting into, and when she got into it, she realized that it was a lonely journey for her. So she had to go out there to seek for help from women that are also on this path. So it's important for you to do thorough research and have an idea of what you're about to get into. I always say this on my channel. Don't just jump up and say, this is what I want to do. Having an idea of it, speaking to people that are on that journey, reading books and articles about people's stories would give you an open mind, would give you, will kind of prepare you for what you're getting into, even if you've not experienced it yourself, by yourself firsthand. But at least you have an idea of what the journey it's about. So you get your mind, your body, your spirit, and soul prepared. You get. So if you know you're child free and it's something that you love, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me say this, like I said in the beginning, people can find happiness in anything. People can find happiness in anything, but when it comes to freedom, I don't think having kids gives freedom. That's the truth. Some parents are happy having kids. Seeing their kids breathe, seeing their kids run around the house gives them joy and happiness. So people can find happiness in anything, but when it comes to freedom, you can't. It's not something you say anyone has access to freedom. No, freedom of time and all that. No, but when you have kids, you make sacrifices, and one of those sacrifices you sacrifice your time and your freedom, because you don't have that freedom anymore. Your life is no longer your own the way it used to be. You need to make tons and tons of sacrifices for someone else. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about child free by choice equals freedom and happiness. Do you agree with that statement? Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye.